This is week 4 of the 2013 season. Coach Ben Van Zandt and the Minnesota Golden Gophers are 3-0, coming off of a victory last week at home against the Colorado State Rams. Colorado State entered the game 2-0 as well. We played them last season. Ended up getting a 31-20 victory last year on the road. Now they're coming here to Minneapolis, looking to get revenge, trying to take down the defending national champions and get to 3-0 for a second straight year. But we were too much for them in this one. Got ourselves off to a good start here. Calhoun getting it to Dunbar, 14-yard touchdown pass, put us up 7-0 after one. Able to extend the lead in the second quarter. Calhoun deep bomb there, getting it to Martel Fowler, 40 yards for the score. Colorado State able to get a field goal late in the first half. The story of this one really was missed opportunities for Colorado State. Colorado State outgained us by a pretty significant margin in this one. They had a lot of chances. They got into our territory quite a few times. Ended up getting some sacks on big third down plays, a couple missed field goals, a couple times getting goal-to-go situations and having some trouble putting points on the board there. So missed opportunities for the Rams certainly came back and haunted them in this one. An 11-point lead we had at halftime. In the third quarter, able to extend it further. Bass 1-yard touchdown run. That put us up 21-3, looking like we were going to be cruising in this one. But Colorado State did fight back. They got to a goal-to-go situation. We held them to a field goal. Chip shot field goal good from Caldwell. Made it a 15-point game. But then a big mistake here from Josh Calhoun. Uncharacteristic mistake. Absolutely trying to force a pass in there on third down. Trying to extend the drive. Trying to get it to a receiver who was covered. Trying to give him a chance to make a play. And the defense was able to make the play. Interception gave Colorado State a short field. And they were able to get their first touchdown of the game here late in the third quarter. Holiday getting it to Leslie for the 2-yard touchdown pass. So going into the fourth quarter, we had ourselves a 21-13 lead, seeing it shrink from 18 down to 8. Big field goal here, very important. Walker hitting it from 38 yards out. That made it a 2-possession game. Colorado State still with a bit of a chance here, trying to make something happen in the fourth. But this play right here, the pick six, Tate made a great read on the ball, intercepting the pass and then taking it 68 yards for the touchdown. That one seemingly put the nail in the coffin. Made it a 31-13 game at that point. Colorado State was able to get themselves a touchdown here. Holiday getting it to Langford, 10-yard touchdown pass. They decided to go for 2, trying to chase the points then, and they were not able to get it. If they kicked the extra point, it would have been an identical score that we had against them last season, 31-20 victory. But they failed in the 2-point conversion, and that ends up being the final 31-19. We get the win in front of our home fans to remain unbeaten on the season, unbeaten under Coach Ben Van Zandt. 3-0 start here to the 2013 season. And for the second straight year, Colorado State will lose for the first time against us. Solid win here. Obviously getting outgained by that big of a margin is not a good sign. A bad mistake from Josh Calhoun. Got to shake that off. He got a little bit banged up in the game as well, but he should be good to go moving forward. So got to clean up the mistakes, no doubt about that. But able to get the job done. A win is a win. 12-point victory there over the Rams. We move on to week 4, 3-0. Let's go. Come on. Now let's take a look at the Big Ten. And here we are. Look at the Legends division. Defending Big Ten champion and defending national champion, number 21 in the nation. Here we are, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, 3-0 record. We take down Colorado State 31-19 at home last week. We're going to be on the road this week for our final non-conference game on the schedule. We're going to be taking on number 25 North Carolina on the road here. Northwestern is 3-0. They are the only other unbeaten team in the Legends division. The Wildcats getting a victory 34-9 against Syracuse at home last week. Impressive win. The Wildcats looking strong here early on. They will have themselves a bye this week. Iowa is 2-1. The Hawkeyes bouncing back after the disappointing result in their first game to win the next two. 23-6 victory against Western Michigan last week. They will be at home against Texas State this week. Nebraska is 2-1. The Cornhuskers lose their first game of the season last week at home, 41-24 against now number 23 UCLA. They will look to bounce back this week as they host Temple. Number 12, the preseason favorites in the division, Michigan Wolverines are 2-1. They blow out an FCS opponent 52-0, no problem there, bouncing back from that loss against Notre Dame. They will be on the road this week as they take on UConn. And Michigan State, they are not ranked, they are 2-1. The Spartans losing their first game of the season last week, going down on the road against now number 17 Notre Dame, 38-28 final there against the Notre Dame team that's looking very impressive. Michigan State will have themselves a bye this week. So that's a look at the Legends division. Now let's take a look here at the leaders. Number 8 in the country, 3-0, is the Ohio State Buckeyes. And Ohio State taking care of business at home against Buffalo last week, 42-26. They will have themselves a bye this week. Number 16 in the country is Penn State. The Nittany Lions are 3-0. An overtime victory, a thrilling win. They are able to get past Virginia in OT by a field goal, 34-31. Penn State will have themselves a bye this week. Number 5 in the country, preseason favorite from the division, defending division winner. Number 5, Wisconsin Badgers, they are 3-0. And they have been looking very strong here, 52-10. They destroyed Rutgers at home last week. They will be on the road against Illinois this week. Big Ten opener there. Purdue is also 3-0, the Boilermakers, getting the victory 21-7 against Texas State last week. And Purdue is going to have a huge challenge here as they will be hosting number 17 Notre Dame. Notre Dame, of course, coming off of back-to-back big wins against Big Ten teams. So can Purdue get the victory here as they host the Fighting Irish? Illinois is 2-1. The Fighting Illini will lose their first game of the season last week, 41-17 against Washington in front of their home fans. They will have themselves their Big Ten opener this week. They will be the underdogs as they host number 5 Wisconsin. And Indiana is 0-3. The Hoosiers losing last week at home, 21-7 against Bowling Green. And the Hoosiers will have themselves a bye this week. So that is a look at the Big Ten as we get ready for week 4 of play. Let's take a look now at the top 25 in the country. Number 1, the Texas Longhorns. They are 3-0. They have no problem last week, or expected to have a problem, and they cruise, taking care of business against an FCS opponent, 45-0. Texas 3-0, and they will have themselves a bye this week. Number 2 in the country is the Florida State Seminoles, 3-0 record. Florida State able to defeat Houston 24-14 in front of their home fans. Now Florida State will be hosting number 22 NC State this week. Number 3 is the Oklahoma Sooners with a 2-0 record. Oklahoma getting the win against Tulsa, 31-21. Tulsa falls to 0-3, very disappointing there for Tulsa. Coming off a great year, having big expectations this season. They go down, and now Oklahoma will have themselves a bye this week. Number 4 in the country is the Georgia Bulldogs, 3-0 record. They had no problem on the road last week, taking care of Ole Miss 31-3. And Georgia will be on the road against Vanderbilt this week. Number 5, the Wisconsin Badgers, 3-0, looking very strong, blowing out Rutgers on the road against Illinois this week. Number 6 is the Kansas State Wildcats. Kansas State coming off of a victory their last time in action, 21-15, a big victory on the road against now number 19 Clemson. And Kansas State will have themselves a bye here this week. Number 7 in the country is the USC Trojans. They have a 2-0 record. Wasn't very pretty last week at home against Utah State. Just a 27-17 victory. They expected a bigger blowout than that. Maybe they were looking forward to this one. Huge matchup as they will be hosting number 11 Utah, 3-0 record. That is a big game there in the Pac-12. Number 8 is the Ohio State Buckeyes, 3-0 record. And Ohio State coming off of that win against Buffalo. They will have themselves a breather here this week as they got a bye. LSU, number 9 in the country. They move up a couple spots after taking care of Navy 30-16 at home. And LSU will have themselves a bye this week. Good bounce back for them after losing to TCU. Oregon Ducks, defending national runner-up from last season. They are number 10 in the country now, moving up back in the top 10 as they take care of Colorado on the road, 31-21 victory there. Oregon will be on the road this week against Nevada. That's a look at the top 10. Now here's a look at the rest of the top 25. Utah, that huge game against USC. Michigan up to 12. Missouri, TCU, Stanford all moving up. Same with Penn State. Notre Dame coming off another big victory. Virginia Tech losing last week, dropping from 9 to 18 as they are defeated 31-20 against Pitt. Clemson dropping a few more spots. They are now 1-2 as they lose to Kansas State. Arkansas drops from 13-20 as they lose against Bama. And here we are moving up a couple spots. We are up to number 21 in the country. But we are feeling certainly disrespected with this ranking here, especially considering Clemson is ranked ahead of us with a 1-2 record. Feeling very disrespected with the preseason ranking and the ranking we've currently got. NC State, probably the shocker of the week last week, as the Wolfpack drop all the way from 8 to 22 as they are defeated 33-28 on the road against Boston College. Very disappointing result there for the Wolfpack. They've got themselves a huge challenge this week. Can they bounce back in a huge way? Alabama enters the top 25 up to number 24. National champions from just a couple of years ago. And North Carolina, they are rounding out the top 25, 3-0 record for them. Michigan State drops out. They're just outside the top 25 now. So here we go. Final non-conference game of the regular season for us. And it certainly is a big matchup here. There's two ranked teams. First matchup against a ranked team this season. Two 3-0 teams set to do battle. This is going to be a great, intense game. Everyone can feel it here. This will be the first ever matchup on the football field between Minnesota and North Carolina. North Carolina is coached by Tom Harwell in his second year as head coach of the Tar Heels. North Carolina coming off of a disappointing 5-7 season last year. Were not able to make a bowl game, but they are off to a very hot start here. 3-0, got themselves at number 25 in the country. Huge game coming up here. We are going to be the favorites in this one, coming off of the National Championship Cinderella season last year, but this is certainly going to be a big-time challenge. No doubt about that. We're going to have to play our best game of the season, probably. North Carolina is actually ranked above us in the media rankings. We're ranked above them in the coaches poll. And the Tar Heels started off this season with a bang, a big victory on the road, taking down South Carolina, crushing an FCS opponent. And then last week, a big victory over Maryland, who was 2-0. And they did it with impressive fashion, 34-10 the final score there. They win comfortably. And they will be back at home hosting us. And they are certainly going to be fired up. They are excited about the way their team is playing this year. And they want to be the one to take down the defending national champions and give Minnesota their first ever loss under Coach Ben Van Zandt. For us, we needed that incredible comeback week 1 to defeat Cal in Berkeley. Couple solid performances here, not perfect. Got to clean some things up. Right here, we cannot afford to make mistakes, cannot afford to give up a bunch of yardage. We got to play our best game of the season right now. Final non-conference game of the year, we've got to bring it. Holland at QB, 11 touchdowns, 2 INTs. That's a good ratio there. What was this? 327 yards rushing for him. Vincent, a big receiver. And for us, Calhoun, 8 touchdowns, 1 INT. It was a really bad decision for that one interception thrown last week. Bass, over 100 yards on the ground for us against the Rams. Fowler, another big game. Here we go. It is time. Everyone is excited for this one. Everyone's going to be pumped up. We are sure it's going to be rocking there in Chapel Hill for this big time football game. 2 ranked 3-0 teams set to do battle. Let's go. First, we'll take a look at the never-changing settings of the dynasty, and we can get this big-time game underway here. Here we go, the moment has arrived. First ever meeting between the Golden Gophers and the Tar Heels on the gridiron, and it is a huge ranked matchup between undefeated teams. Here it is, week 4 of the 2013 season. Number 21 Minnesota at number 25 North Carolina. Let's go. Come on. And the Tar Heels, they will be rocking their regular home uniforms here, Carolina blue helmet and jersey. And for us, we will be wearing our regular road uniforms. We are all set to go. Everyone's pumped up for this. Who will get to 4-0 and remain in the top 25? Who will get a big victory here in week 4? We are about to find out. Let's go. Let's go to Chapel Hill. Come on.
A highly anticipated showdown in the top 25. Both teams on the field wrapping up their pregame preparation. You can sense the coaches getting a little nervous as we get closer to kickoff. That's going to wrap it up here in the studio, but we'll be here to keep you up to date on everything else going on in college football throughout our game. But it's time for ESPN's College Football. Fred Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit on the call.
We're on the campus of the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Kenan Stadium is the venue for today's game. Hello, everyone. I'm Brad Nessler, and beside me in the booth is Kirk Herbstreit. Erin Andrews is also with us. She'll be reporting from the sidelines. Today's exciting game is brought to you by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve. We'll see the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Toss presented by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve.
And we got gorgeous weather here in Chapel Hill. Stadium is packed, full of energy for the first ever meeting on the football field between Minnesota and North Carolina. Both teams enter this game 3-0 in the top 25. Minnesota, of course, coming off of that Cinderella National Championship last season. North Carolina come up with a 5-7 year in 2012, but they are looking very impressive here early on in 2013. Who will get to 4-0? Who's going to find a way to get the job done here? We're going to win the toss, And we are going to start off with the ball. We are going to choose to get the ball first here. Hopefully we can get a nice drive put together and get ourselves some early momentum in this one. Calhoun, not his best game last week, but new game here, opportunity to get things going for us. Let's do it. Roberts is back to return, and we are underway here. Roberts back to return. He's going to make the catch inside the own end zone, and he's going to get laid out there. Absolutely blasted on that one. And Toledo is going to take down Bowling Green 24-22.
There was some bad blood in this one today. And for Wiggins, he threw for more than 100 yards in today's game. Meanwhile, all eyes on Iowa City.
Closer than expected for sure, but they're going to get a 15-10 win over Texas State.
Thanks, Reese. No score in this one.
Not very impressive there from the Hawkeyes. Now there's another look at the opening kickoff and a tone setter here. Roberts running out of the end zone, and he gets just tattooed on that one. Tar Heel fans liking that right from the get-go.
I don't know about you, but this
here
one
we
feels
go,
like
Josh
it's
Calhoun leading the Golden Gopher offense out here. Let's go, come on. And we're going to hand it off to Bass. First play, he's going to get a couple yards on the ground.
Comes away with 2 yards on the carry. From their own
Come on, come on, come on.
Second down.
2nd and 8 up to Fowler. He's going to get hit right away, but he hangs on to it.
That one goes for good
A little
yardage.
separation there in the slant pass. Got it right to him.
Gain on 2nd down.
There we go, come on.
From their own 32-yard line. First down.
Calhoun trying to get that to Dunbar. That was a dangerous throw there.
Great play here by the corner to be able to knock that football away. In many cases,
And not the best decision made there from Josh Calhoun. He was well defended, trying to give him a chance. And fortunately, that's just an incompletion for us. Come on. Cannot make those mistakes. Let's go.
He keeps his body and arms away from the receiver and still knocks it away. That's a big-time play.
Second down and 10 to go.
Halfback draw.
32.
Bass got a block, trying to stay behind the block and get some more.
Decent run up the gut.
Running up with about 5 at the end of that. And now here comes a big looking 3rd and 5 as we try to keep the opening drive moving for us.
It's 3rd down. This place is rocking.
Calhoun to Foster. He's going to turn around and the ball's right there. He hangs on to it. Great job.
You have a great concentration by the receiver to come away
Calhoun
with his ball.
firing that
Nice
one in there to
job.
Foster. And we extend the opening drive with that.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. They're calling an audible.
Calhoun under pressure. And he's going to try to run with it. He's going to be brought down just a couple yards there. A lot of pressure coming right away from his right side.
From the 50.
Good work getting something positive out of it. Not much, but a 2nd and 8 here. Calhoun to Fowler. Catch the lead we made. And we're going to have another 3rd down coming up here. 3rd and 3. We're up at the 44 of North Carolina. Can we get another 3rd down conversion here?
Fellas, the crowd is just going ballistic in support of their defense right here on 3rd and short.
Calhoun He's got to get rid of it. 4th down coming up now. Tar Heels defense looking sharp there. Attempting to go for it here. I'm going to at least line up that way. 4th and 3, being bold here.
He might be playing a cat and mouse game here with the defense.
Calhoun snaps it. He's got it to Dunbar, and there goes Dunbar.
He's at the 30. Tackle.
All the way up to the 20, and we come through on 4th down.
They don't care what down.
Let's go. Rolling the dice here very early on the opening drive. Risking giving North Carolina a really good field position. That was a very impressive throw there from Josh Calhoun. He was under tremendous pressure, got hit right away. Have a look at here, seeing pressure coming right there. Receiver is defended, but hit right as he releases it. Somehow is able to get that one through. And you can see in the background, Calhoun a bit banged up at the end of that one. So we're going to have ourselves 1st and 10 at the 20. We're going to have to bring in Ezra Schultz right now. We'll get an update when available.
Let's see what this backup can do at quarterback.
They're expecting a run there, and they need to play nicely.
He leveled his shoulders and just put his whole body weight behind that one. Great hit.
Calhoun thumb injury there. Oof. Not good. Handoff. Bass has got some room, and he's got enough for a 1st down. Good block and good run there from Michael Bass. Here we are up to the 10.
From the 10-yard line, it's 1st down.
Calhoun getting his thumb worked on, but he's going to come in here 1st and 10. Calhoun to Foster. That's going to be a touchdown. Let's go.
Where this aerial attack is capable of making some big plays. They've got to get on their toes.
Calhoun getting that throw in there to Foster. And it wasn't easy, but we're going to take the opening drive all the way for a touchdown. Calhoun right on the money, getting it to Foster. Foster had a seam, and we will strike first here in Chapel Hill.
And he adds the extra point. So a 12-play, 81-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
The score now, 7-0. Minnesota lines up for the kickoff. And it goes into the end zone.
This will take a knee there. And now here come the Tar Heels. Calhoun a bit banged up there.
And out
Hitting
comes
the
the
touchdown
offense.
pass as well. But here comes North Carolina starting this drive at the 25, 1st drive of the game for them. Williams in motion. Lynch read it well, but is not able to make the tackle. He's going to fight forward and get about 5 yards on the ground there. Handoff. Lewis has got 1st down there. Quick burst of speed there, and nice pickup. Motion here for North Carolina. Hands off to Rose. Good blocking there. He's going to pick up about 9. North Carolina having success on the ground here early on. They're already past midfield. Got a 2nd and 1 coming up. Hands off. And he's going to get brought down. Not a big game, but it is enough for the first down. Option Anderson all over it. And Holland had no chance there to do anything with it. Anderson read that right from the beginning. And he's going to lose quite a few there. Rough play for the Tar Heels. They're back to the 50. And Ricky Holland's going to lose 6. They've got themselves a 2nd and 16 coming up right now. Which made by Lawrence. He's immediately tackled. And here we got a big 3rd and 9 situation. Got it to Moses. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to get inside the 40 with 4th down coming up for the Tar Heels. What will they do? We went for it on a similar situation, but they're going to bring up the field goal unit, showing faith in their kicker. It's going to be a long kick here.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt.
So we need 55, 56 yards. They trust their kicker. He put a charge into it, but he goes wide left.
Every time you have a chance to finish a drive with points, you've got to capitalize. That time they couldn't come through.
And the Tar Heels will come up empty there. The decision to try to kick in the end does not work out for them. And they're going to take over. They're on 39. Calhoun in there, a little bit banged up. Just going to hand it off to Michael Bass.
Nice run, and he's brought down. Bass gets 6 yards on the play. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Minnesota is up a score.
On the ground again, this time to Martin. And not quite enough for a 1st down, 3rd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. Crowd's going to be a factor.
Go in between the tackles here. Give it to Bass. Come on. And Michael Bass fighting for just has enough to move the chain.
Short gain by the running back, and that's a 1st down.
They only needed a yard.
Not by a lot, but he got what he needed.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49. Up the middle for a nice gain. Looks like there's an injured player on the field.
Yeah, Michael Bass is a bit banged up at the end of that one.
Second and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line.
I'm going to stick on the ground here. Time to Martin. He's just going to get about 1 yard, and that's about it there. So 3rd and 4 now.
So we're looking at another 3rd down here.
Got no 2 in the air here. And nothing there. Float that one up. And when we went for it on our opening drive in a similar situation, we got the lead here. Calhoun's a bit banged up. Bass is a bit banged up. We don't want to give him great field position. We're just going to punt this one away. Doyle comes out for it.
Minnesota is up 7.
We can get a really good punt here from Doyle. He's going to angle it. And it's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they will mark it. It'll be out at the 14. So here come the Tar Heels for their 2nd drive.
At the 14.
Rose in motion. Anderson reading it well. Bradford's not able to get to him. And he may go. Can Harold get to him? No. Rose is going to take it all the way in the Tar Heels. With a massive run there, 86 yards, Trey Rose. And how about that from North Carolina? The option play set up. Anderson got a little bit fooled. They toss it out there. And Rose just had the speed. They got the blocking. And he was just off to the races, and we were not able to chase him down. Huge run there. Huge play for North Carolina. And the big play bug will bite us there. 86 yards. Trey Rose takes it to the house. And they're an extra point away from tying it up. Kick will be good. That'll do it for the first quarter. It is 7-7 here in Chapel Hill. Big matchup there in the Pac-12. Number 11 Utah leading number 7 USC 14-9 in the third quarter.
These two teams keeping it close. And for Cowan, he's tossed it for more than 150 yards. The Utes are on top, 14-9.
All right, thanks, Reese. Back to the live action here. So at the end of one quarter, we're even at 7 in this one.
Hard-fought first quarter. Some exciting plays. Michael Bass is going to be rolled out the rest of the game. Tough break there for us. Robertson return. And he's going to get it at the 26. So certainly a tough break losing Michael Bass for the rest of this game. And Josh Calhoun is also banged up, playing through some pain. His thumb, his elbow. What can we do here? Calhoun fires it out to Dunbar, and we're just able to get it through the defenders there. Not a big window, but a nice, strong throw. Calhoun once again taking a shot after he releases that one. The completion is made.
From their own 44-yard line.
44 here.
First down.
Gonna try a counter run. Martin, nothing there for him. Tar Heel defense looking strong on that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 44.
Calhoun. Pressure was coming in there. Had to make a quick choice. Got up to Lambert. Catch is made, but only a yard. And here we are in the spot. 39 coming up.
Inside the 46. The crowd is really letting them hear it.
Calhoun fired it. No. Trying to lay it up there to Dunbar, not able to hit him. Calhoun was blasted right when he tried to throw that. Hanging in there tough. Again, he's going to get hit very hard. Just a bit too far. Had a chance there, but
Pressure on that play.
hit very hard on the play. And he seems to be a bit banged up again at the end of that one.
Moses will be the return man.
Doyle into punt.
He gets it away. This is a really nice
Fuller
punt.
racing down, but it will go into the end zone for a touchback.
And this will be a touchback.
So here comes the Tar Heels, all tied up at
So if you're
7.
the offense here, what's your mindset
Calhoun,
right
shoulder now, shoulder, elbow,
He
thumb.
drove right down the field, so they know they can move it.
Holland. He's going to make a completion there, but he's going to get dropped in the backfield. 4-yard
Sound
loss.
play by the defense. They dropped him well short of the line of scrimmage.
Mistake there from rookie Holland throwing that one.
From their own 16-yard line. It's 2nd down.
Moses on the carry. 3rd and 13 coming up now for the Tar Heels.
That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Catch made to Taylor, and he's going to be just short of a first down. Taylor was open there,
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
but not quite enough to move the chains. Good tackle. Now Taylor will get about 12. They needed 13, so they're going to have to learn
Peterson
to
to
punt it
punt.
away. Peterson will come out for the Tar Heels. And he's going to boot it away. Bradford back to return. He'll take a fair catch call there.
Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
Number 7 USC, a 17-14 lead now in the 4th quarter.
Will continue today. We've been watching this thing all day long. And for USC,
It's the Trojans come back and they've got themselves a lead.
The Trojans lead 17-14.
Thanks, Reese. We're tied at 7 in this one.
How are we going to handle things?
They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line.
Some injuries affecting our offense.
Appears that he's changing things up here before the snap.
Calhoun is going to get dropped. He's able to get a throw off more cleanly. We'll make it just an incompletion. 2nd and 10
From
now.
their own 29-yard line. 2nd down.
Martin on the carry.
Brought down after a nice
He'll
run
get
up
us
the
about
middle.
halfway
And a 6-yard
there. So
pickup
3rd and
on
5
the
coming up
delay.
here.
That'll make it 3rd and 5. From their own
We'll find a way to pick this
35-yard
up.
line. 3rd down. This is where you get false starts.
Calhoun rolling
He's
out.
scrambling.
Got it to Fowler.
He is drilled at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
You can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that. You've got the defense right where you want them.
Calhoun's first INT came last week against Colorado State. A similar sort of play, 3rd down, rolling out, trying to make something happen on a broken play. But this time, able to get the result. So this play was made here. Martell Fowler reading it beautifully, coming back and making the grab. That is a big-time conversion for us. And it's going to mean a fresh set
First
of
and 10.
downs up to
Ball on the
44. Calhoun's going to get
He's
sacked.
wrapped up for the sack. They
This
get
Tar Heel pressure is
play before it even got started.
tough for us to handle.
Even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to
Josh
find
Calhoun's going to
receivers
go
when the
down
defense is in
minus
your
8
face like that.
yards there.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long.
Put us in a tough spot here, 2nd and 18. Going to try to get some of it back on the ground.
Martin gets a hand.
Martin on the carry. He's got about 5.
Knocked out of bounds. At about the 41.
3rd and long coming up.
Gains about
3rd
5
and
yards on the run.
13 is the situation.
Minnesota's
Try
going
to
to take
take a
their first time
timeout
out of there.
here. Give everyone a breather. Want some time to think about what to do here. Can we find a way to
They'll
get
line
a
it up
completion
again on
with the
3rd
chains?
down.
3rd and long.
Really a factor with the crowd noise here.
Calhoun tries to get it to Ostrander in coverage. Once again, trying to force the issue on the 3rd down play. Trying to give Ostrander a chance, but Tar Heel defenders had that play locked down. Incomplete, and we're going to have to bring out Doyle to punt it away.
Doyle awaits the snap.
Doyle
He really got
booting
hold
that
of it.
one down.
Signals for a fair catch.
It's going to be a fair catch called around the 11. And here comes the
They'll
Tar
start
Heels.
at the 10-yard line.
Just over midway through the second quarter. Holland. He'll look to throw. Got it to Lawrence. 8-yard gain there.
Right around the 18-yard line. Around an 8-yard pickup on the slant route from the quarterback. They'll change the play at the line of scrimmage.
Motion here. Holland hands it off. He's going to get to the outside. Tate will meet him and make the tackle. That's a strong run there, and a fresh set of downs. Huge game here in week 4. And he got Lawrence open. Leak will force him out of bounds. Tar Heels continue moving the ball. They're up to our 47 now. They started this drive around their own 10-yard line.
First down and back to pass.
And he's going to get sacked. That was a coverage sack. Great work from our secondary. Having the Tar Heel defenders completely covered. And Holland just holding on to it, trying to find something to do with it. Eventually he will run out of time, and Hayes will make the sack. There we go, big play there defensively. It's going to drop
defense
them back
looking for
7
another
yards,
sack in
so
the second down and
17
long
coming up
situation.
here. Tate will break it up. Good work there from Tate, reading it beautifully, and a third and very long here for the Tar Heels. Defense, let's take advantage of this, get off the field, come on.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 37.
They go across the middle to Rose, and he's got a bunch. And the Tar Heels will pick it up on third and very long. Let down there defensively. Just threading the needle. Great throw there from Ricky Holland. Quick decision and a very accurate ball. Rose will make the catch, and he'll get inside the 30. Huge play there for North Carolina. And they got a fresh set of downs here. Holland, option play, will toss it out. And that's going to be good for about 9 yards. And Leak will break it up. Or did Rose just drop it? I'm not sure. Take another look there. Pressure coming, Holland. Trying to get that pass there. And Leak was in the area, certainly put pressure on him. But it did look like it hit Rose in the hands. He's not able to make the catch. I'll bring up a big third and inches here. And Holland's going to get brought down.
A great defensive end in college football, just pins his ears back and has again.
Let's go. We will take our second time out there. Again, great coverage, great pass coverage, and nothing was open. Holland trying to buy some time. Eventually, he will just go down. It's going to lose about 7-8 yards there. So they'll bring up the field unit. This kick is more difficult now. 44-yarder as the Tar Heels will look to take their first lead here at home.
Save their extra pass rush and extra incentive as far as their energy when it really matters on a third down.
That is on target and it is good. Nice kick. And this is his first one from far out. They have a lot of faith in this kicker, and he's able to come through there, no problem right down the middle. So North Carolina has their first lead of the ball game now. That was a long drive, so at their own 10, and they come up with 3 points there.
He puts it deep downfield.
Roberts will take it out of the end
He's to
zone.
the 10. He's to the 20.
And it's up
Bring it down
25.
at the 24.
Here comes our offense. We scored our opening possession of the game. We've been struggling since then. We're dealing with some injuries. We lost Michael Bass the rest of the game.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Got plenty of time. 1 timeout here. Can we respond before halftime? Calhoun makes the throw out to Lambert.
Taken down at the 31.
That's going to work out for about 7.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Try to pick up the first on the ground, and Craig Martin has got some room. Delayed carry, good call, works out well there.
Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
Let's take a look at what's
And
going
Utah's
on
got the lead back. Not quite midway through the 4th. This is a back and forth, exciting Pac-12 game. The Utah Utes have a 4-point lead over the USC Trojans right now.
Mark on the ground. Utah on top, 21-17. Midway through the 4th quarter.
All right, thanks, Reese. From their own 38-yard line. First down.
Calhoun to Ostrander. He's got the first down.
He's at midfield.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball in and ensure he has
Just a
possession.
quick pass
That's the right
there.
way to catch a
Ostrander
pass.
getting some space toward the sideline. That was an easy pitch and catch there.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 47.
But still moving, stayed in bounds. Pass to midfield. Calhoun's going to try one, and that should have been picked off. Golden opportunity going right through his hands there. Once again, pressure from North Carolina. Forcing a decision, and it was a wrong decision. That could not have been an easier looking. I guess it could have been a little easier, but right in his hands, got both hands on it. But a costly drop there for the Tar Heels. And we are still in possession. And bringing a lot of heat. Let's try to
From
get a
the
halfback
47-yard
screen.
line.
Maybe we
Second down.
can catch him off guard here. Calhoun tries to get it to Martin. No. Okay. And here we are now.
They need to get it
3rd and
down to
10.
47.
Just past midfield. We get a big play here.
Doesn't like what he sees. He's going to change the play here.
Calhoun rolling out. He's got time.
Scrambling around.
Gonna go deep. Got it to Fowler.
The 10.
Let's go.
The 6-yard line.
And there's a huge play for the Golden Gophers.
Yeah, watching that quarterback make that play, that is a big-time throw. I thought he did a nice job with his vision. He's looking into the defense, really just trying to survey the defense to see where he needs to make it.
What a moment there. 3rd and long. And North Carolina playing back. Not bringing much pressure at all. Mistake there from the Tar Heels as it turned out. Calhoun had a lot of time to work with. Eventually is able to find Fowler. He makes a great throw.
Make a throw, and he waited until the last second.
So we are
He made
all
right
the
throw.
way up
He put
here.
it in position again for that receiver to make that play.
We're at the
So after the
6-yard
big
line
pass
with
play,
1
we have a
timeout
first and
left.
goal.
Clock running a bit.
That could be a check with me right there.
I'm trying to get something on the ground here. Martin not quite is going to get in. So now we're going to go no huddle here up around the 2-yard line.
Around the line.
Calhoun to Dunbar. Catch me. Touchdown. Let's go.
You know, this entire group functions so well as a unit, and you saw it on that touchdown. Very good team effort.
And we will regain the lead with that one. Great drive. North Carolina had an opportunity to end with an INT. They were not able to. Then a huge play on 3rd and 10. Then the result there. Touchdown. 2 yards to Levi Dunbar.
And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They'll start
There's
this drive
16
at
seconds
25.
left here for the Tar Heels to work with. How will they approach things here? They're going to go on the ground. Harrell's going to lose a few yards.
The 22-yard line.
And that should take us to halftime now.
Yardage, it's frustrating as a ball carrier, very frustrating as a play caller. Makes you a little bit more hesitant maybe to go back to a certain play. The biggest thing you want to do as an offense coordinator is get the offense over to the sideline after the series. Make sure everybody's on the same page, and then show the confidence that you still have in them despite this play, that you're going to go right back to the running back and trust that offensive line.
What an intense first half of football that was, and the first ever meeting on the football field between North Carolina and Minnesota. Back and forth through 2 quarters. We have a slight offensive advantage, 203 to 190. We are 10-5 on 1st downs, 4 of 8 on 3rd down. They are 1 of 4. We were 1 of 1 on 4th downs, opening drive, rolling the dice, and it worked out for us. No turnovers either side. We both in the red zone a couple times. Tar Heels, we held them to a field goal. Time of possession advantage for us. Josh Allen is certainly banged up in this one, but he's playing well. 12 of 20, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns, no INTs, 1 sack. Tar Heels had a golden opportunity for an interception to end our last drive, but they couldn't get the job done. Michael Bass, 31 yards and 7 carries. His game is over, knocked out with an injury. Herb Martin, 25 yards on 7 carries. Martell Fowler, 4 catches, 67 yards. Levi Dunbar and Carson Foster with touchdown receptions. Defensively, Lorenzo Harrell leading with 6 tackles, 5 from Anthony Leak. And Walker hitting his extra points, 3 punts from Shane Doyle. For North Carolina, Ricky Holland was 7 of 9, 76 yards, no touchdowns, no INTs, sacked twice. On the ground, Willie Moses, 6 attempts, 35 yards. 2 rushes for Trey Rose, 95 yards, including breaking the 86-yard, which he took all the way to the house for the touchdown. Matt Lawrence with 3 catches for 39 yards, leading the Tar Heel receivers. Rose is 25 yards on 1 catch. Defensively, Josh Matthews leads with 9 tackles. Dan Peterson, 1 of 2, missing a very long field goal. He's a good kicker for sure. Great opening drive to start things off. They had a huge play at the end of the first quarter. They took the lead in the second quarter. Great drive. Able to get ourselves back in front. 14-10. So we get ready for the second half of play now. Tar Heels will be getting the ball first. Huge drive coming up to begin the second half. Let's go.
Such a tight battle between these 2 teams in the first 2 quarters, and you got the feeling that this one could go down to the wire. And he got all of this one. Great kick. All right, we go down to Aaron Andrews for a quick update.
Brad, I talked to both coaches, and they were pretty happy with how their defenses played in the first half. They'll try to open up their playbooks and try to get a spark. And for Minnesota, they gave up some big plays and need to do a better job of corralling these guys so they don't have a repeat of that. Brad, back up to you.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual.
In the third quarter, North Carolina starting at their own 25 after the touchback. Here comes Holland looking to throw. Up the middle, has Williams too easy there. They come out passing and they have success there on first down. For about 15 yards. Now throwing this one toward the sideline. Williams comes back to make the catch. And it's going to be a 9-yard gain as he went back to make the grab. 2nd and 1 now. Let's bring some heat. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but we're going to bring some pressure here. And there, Bradford. Can't get in there. It's going to be short on the ground. We're just met near the line, so 3rd and inches here. Come on, let's shut him down here. Let's go. I'm looking to throw.
Gonna throw here on 3rd and short.
Toward the sideline. Williams will make the catch. Paul will make the tackle.
37-yard line.
Tar Heels keeping this opening drive of the second half going into our territory. 1st and 10 for them. Toward the sideline, Paul putting some pressure on Williams, not able to make the catch. Now that hit Williams in the hands there. Paul a bit early with his effort. Williams right in the midst, dropped it. So we catch a break there.
2nd down and 10 to go.
Would have been another first down for North Carolina. Instead they'll have 2nd and 10 here. Fuller all over that one. And another drop there for North Carolina. Wouldn't have been much on the play. But 3rd and 10 is the situation here. Can we find a way to get a big stop?
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 27. Drops back to pass. He rifles it.
Lake will break it up.
This unit has quick hands, and they showed it there by knocking away the pass.
Look over that one. 4th and 10. What will North Carolina do? They have a lot of faith in their kicker. They're going to bring him out here. Another long attempt coming up.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt.
So about 54 yards. It's online. It hit the crossbar.
No good. And they come away empty-handed.
Wow.
So our count is still 14-10, Minnesota.
Just not quite enough on that one. Put a charge into it. It was right on line. But boom, hitting the crossbar here. And North Carolina painfully close to points there, but they're going to come up empty. And we are going to take over here.
They'll go to work.
37.
The 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Minnesota is up 4.
Halfback draw. Martin
Tackle at the 39-yard line.
gets about
So the
3
halfback
there.
gets only 2 on the draw play. From their own 39-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Calhoun, pressure.
The defense got some pressure and forced it
Right
back.
from there. And 3rd and 7 is our situation.
Pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Trying to avoid a 3 out here. Our opening
3rd down and
possession of
7.
the second
All on
half.
their own 39.
Big play right here. Can we pick it up?
Deafening down there.
Calhoun, no. Trying to get it through by Dunbar, not going to work out. And we get nothing there. Doyle will have to come out to punt for us.
Moses will be the return man.
And Moses is going to get some nice yards on the return.
Made a few guys miss on his way to a quality return.
So here come the Tar Heels now, starting at the
This deficit
36-yard
can be easily
line.
overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get
They come
something
out
going
here,
on this
5
series,
wide,
the burden
shotgun.
is going to be felt by their defense.
And Phillips, he isn't even open for a big game.
At about the 41.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for a first down.
He's changing things up. Allen on first down.
Roberts read it well. He's going to break up the pass there.
This quarterback has got to do a better job of looking off defenders and allow his covered receivers some room to improvise and get free.
From the 41-yard line, it's second down. Back to pass.
And Leak will pick it off.
It's intercepted.
And there goes Leak. Running along the sideline. He's got a blocker in front of him. Can he go all the way? Yes, he can. Oh!
How about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
And we're going to get a huge defensive play. And what a moment that was. Huge play to turn the vibes of this game here in the third quarter. Ricky Holland trying to get this completion made, not on the same page as his receivers it would turn out, and Leak right there, able to grab it just before it hits the ground. Fantastic interception, and he keeps his stride going. He's got Anderson in front of him, and it's just a foot race from there on. And Leak has the speed to take it all the way. What a moment. Golden Gophers. One more look at that, such a huge play. And he returns it right in front of the Tar Heels sideline. All the way to the house. 6 points for the Golden Gopher defense. The booth will take a look at this here.
So they'll review this to see if the receiver had control of the ball. But
Make
I gotta
sure
tell
it
you,
was caught.
I think it looked like the ball bounced into his hands.
I don't think that bounced. No.
After review, on the field stands.
There we go. Yes.
So the call on the field stands.
They review it, and he did make the catch before it hit the ground. That is a good interception and a good Golden Gopher touchdown. Walker for the point after, and it's a 21-10 ball game. Tremendous play there from Leak.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
It's got to be the biggest play of the game so far.
Sends it sailing downfield.
Spent quite a few big plays, but that one
This one's gonna be
completely
down
turned
the end
things
zone for a
around.
touchback.
Tar Heels looking like they trying to go down there and try to take the lead. Instead, they're
The offense
trailing
will take
by
over
11
at the
points now.
25-yard line.
How will Ricky Holland respond now? They're going to run an option play. Anderson's going to light him
And
up.
they got to him before he could get back to the line.
That was just smash mouth, helmet to chin football by the defensive
be a
line
loss of
there.
a yard on the
They
play.
dominated the point of attack.
From their own 24-yard line. Second down.
Going
He sails
deep.
it long.
They got Stevenson.
And it's caught inside
Paul
at the
will
30.
bring him down. It's a huge
He's taken
Tar Heel
down
play.
at the 21-yard line.
And they're looking for a big response. Hey, they take the chance. One-on-one coverage, and Vincent just is able to get a little bit of separation. That throw is right on the money from Ricky Holland. Huge game. They're going to be up just outside the 21-yard line now.
First down.
Hand off to Moses. Hanson will
He
make the
fights
tackle.
forward to about the 19.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Hand off.
Tackle made
He will
around
be
the
met.
17-yard line.
So 3rd and 6 coming up now. Big play here, no doubt about that. And throw it to Williams.
Fires out to his
Leak will hit him first, and Anderson will make the tackle. 4th and 2. Come up a couple yards short there.
That'll make it 4th and 2.
Now decision time for North Carolina. What will Coach Harwell decide? And he will bring out the field goal unit.
4th down. They'll line it up for the field goal.
As they're going to look to make it
They can
a
make this a one-possession game with a
one-possession
kick
game
right
once
here.
again.
Kicks
That one goes
away.
right through, so it's 21-13 now.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He gets a booming kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Roberts takes it back to the 21.
The offense will
And
start
here
at
we
the
go.
21.
Midway through the third
Holds an
quarter.
8-point advantage.
We start off this drive on the ground.
Here's the
Herb
halfback.
Martin is going to pick up
Takes it
about
out
8.
to about the
Nice
29.
work there.
Martin gets 8 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Successful run there.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Calhoun to Dunbar.
Quick throw out to the receiver. And he
Pitch
tackles
and
him
catch
hard
there
at
up
the
to about the
39.
40.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
Good play call, good execution.
From their own 39-yard line, it's 1st down.
Martin
Hand it off again. And they get nice
gets the
yardage on
halfback
that
draw.
run.
Pick
And a
up
6-yard pickup by the halfback
little
on the
gain
delay.
there.
2nd and 5.
From their own 45-yard line, 2nd down.
Calhoun
Calhoun
rolling
drops to
out.
throw. He
He's
scrambles.
going to stop and get it to Martin.
This quarterback is tough as nails.
Clever play there from Josh Calhoun. Put it right on the money, but Martin not able to make the grab.
You've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out
Yeah,
there,
costing us a
avoid the
first
pressure,
down
or just
there,
to
so
throw the
3rd and
ball
5 is their
forward.
situation. Still a chance to pick it up if we can make the play
It's
here.
3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 45. And this stadium is alive.
Calhoun got it to Fowler. First down. Yes.
Down around the 48-yard line.
The offense only got the first down by about a yard, but I'm sure they'll be happy with the new set of
Clutch play there. Covered early. Moving around a little to buy some time.
downs.
And it is a new set of downs into Tar Heel territory now.
From the 48-yard line. 1st down. Minnesota up by 8. And they'll run him again. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
Atlantic Coast Conference action in the spotlight, and for Wake Forest, they continue their winning ways. The Demon Deacons get the win, 24-21.
Thanks, Reese. 21-13, our score here. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Hand off to Martin.
And he's tackled.
We get a yard maybe.
Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That was a great hit by that defender. He just drove the ball carrier right to the ground.
Big play coming up right here.
3rd down again.
Can we find a way to move the chains? Calhoun misses.
It's incomplete.
Trying to get us to Fowler, not going to happen. Now we're going to have to punt it away here. In Tar Heel territory, but 4th and 7. Don't want to give him great field position. Hopefully Doyle can get a good punt here. Doyle's going to sky this one up. And it's going to be out of bounds somewhere inside the 20. We'll see where they mark it. Out at the 15. That's where North Carolina will start. Trailing by 8 points here. Come on. There's a flag on the play.
They'll bring it down right around the 32-yard line. And there's a penalty on the play.
And there'll be a holding call. Clayton Hansen, fullback. Right there is where he's called with it. Wrapping around, clear hold.
It's 1st down and a lot.
That's going to back them up inside their own 10 now. Their own 9-yard line, they got a 1st and 16.
He's looking to pass.
So Williams' catch is going to be made.
24.
Big pickup. Not quite enough for a 1st down, but they're up to the 24-yard line now. 3rd and 1 coming up. Let's bring some pressure this time. Harrell will hit him. He will bring him down. Not much of a gain there for Moses, but it is enough for a 1st down. Paul not quite able to get there. And they get it to Vincent. Vincent just a bit too fast there. And the Tar Heels moving it up towards the 45 now. Listen to carry. 7 yards on the ground there, getting late in the 3rd quarter. Tar Heels driving here. Trying to get some pressure, not quite able to get there in time. Completion there to Rose. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone now. Will they snap it again here before the end of the 3rd quarter? They're lined up to do so. They will snap it. And it's a handoff to Moses. He'll be brought down. And we're going to the 4th quarter. What a game.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. Minnesota's up by 8.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, the defending national champions with an 8-point lead. 3-0 Tar Heels driving nicely here. They've got a 2nd and inches around the 10-yard line. Can our defense step up huge for us here in the 4th? Throw to Williams, he's going to get dropped. Completion is made, but he'll lose a yard.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
Here we go now, 3rd and 2. They're going to go on the ground, and they got it.
It's a great tackle. The 7-yard line.
That's the 5th first down for this offense on this
Good
drive.
play call there, good decision, sticking on the ground, and it comes through for them. 1st and goal now. Now he's looking to pass. And he's going to have to throw that one away. Pressure coming there on 1st and goal. And take another look at that. That was close to a backward pass, wasn't it? Yeah, not quite. Could have cost him a few yards if it was a backward pass.
2nd down and goal.
It's that 2nd and goal here inside the 7. Come on, defense, let's go. Holland looking to throw.
Back to pass.
Catch is made by Rose, immediately brought down.
Rose picks up only about 2
Tackled
yards.
around the 5. Here we go, 3rd and goal now. Hand off to Moses, and he's going to get brought down.
The 6-yard line.
He's going to lose a yard. So what will North Carolina do now? Early in the 4th quarter, they're going to keep the offense on the field, rolling the dice here. They're going to be aggressive. And
So
a
the offense
massive
stays
play
on the
coming
field
up
to
with him.
attempt this 4th down from the 6-yard line.
Catch is going to be made by Vincent, but Lorenzo Hare will drop him right away. And it is a turnover on downs. North Carolina will come up empty there. Rolling the dice, going for it. 4th and goal from the 6. We were bringing some pressure here from the outside. Holland sees it, has to make a quick decision. And look at Harrell reading this beautifully. Catch is made, but nowhere close to the goal line. Brought down around the 5. Huge stand there defensively, and we take over.
This is a pretty
with
crucial
this
series right
8-point
here,
lead.
with things being so tight. Your best players
Back at our
have to
own
step it
5.
up
Let's
on
go.
both
Let's get
sides
something
of the
going.
ball. Minnesota is up by
Halfback
8.
draw, Martin.
Hands it to the back.
No, can't get anything.
The 5-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Okay.
It's 2nd down. Gotta be careful down here.
Come
deep in
on,
your
come
own
on, come on, come on,
territory.
come on. Calhoun rolling out.
Anyone open?
Gonna try to get it to Benson, and no, broken up.
Huge shift in momentum if they were able to hold on to that one.
Our heroes making the play there defensively. North Carolina, one play away from getting
This is a
3 and out,
dangerous
and likely really
situation
good
back
field
up against their
position.
goal line.
Can Calhoun get something huge for us here? Gonna get it to Lambert. Catch is made. Not gonna be enough for a first. Get us some yardage. Should help with some space for the punt and maybe with some field position. But Tar Heels do get the 3 and out. Doyle will be punting from inside our own end zone.
Doyle is the punter.
He's gonna boot that one. He's gonna have some room to work with here. Moses in return. Pass midfield. Fantastic field position coming up for the Tar Heels right now. What a game it has been, coming down to the wire here. Still over half the time to play in the 4th quarter. North Carolina takes over in our territory, trailing by 8. Complete Moses, and he's got a first down. Simple pitch and catch. Right up to the 31.
But he got him the ball. He was able to make something big.
Let's bring in a cornerback blitz here again.
Andy doesn't like what he sees. He's going to change the play here.
Rose in motion. And it looks like an option play here for North Carolina. Holland's just going to keep it and lose a yard.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11. We'll wait and see here if he really does change the play.
Catch made by Rose.
And he's taken down.
Brought down just short, 31
What
now.
impresses me so much is the guy's vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
Option play, Bradford will make the tackle.
Got him for a loss. And that run got stuck.
Yeah, you're right. The defense
Bradford, fantastic play there, dropping in the backfield. And now the Tar Heels got a decision to make right here. They're going to keep the offense on the field, going forward again on 4th down. 4th and 5
And it's the
right
offense
here.
that takes the field on 4th down.
We are about midway through the 4th quarter. Massive play right now. Rolling out. And he's going to get sacked.
And he hits him hard.
It's always a gamble going for it with so
Our
many
defense
yards to
coming
come up
through
with.
again
But when
on
you're
4th
behind,
down to
sometimes you
shut
have to
down the
take
Tar
risks to
Heels
get back into a
and
ballgame.
maintain
The
an
offense just
8-point lead. Holland trying to roll out to the left here. We had the right play call on indeed. Roberts coming through there, shaking off a tackle and dropping him. Holland trying to get this pass off, would have had a chance toward the sideline if he was able to.
Able to
Huge
make a
play
The
defensively,
defense
and
was
we will
really
take
clutch
over.
right there. So here we are in the 4th quarter. And this defense needs a stop. Right now, this offense has got an opportunity to win this ball game if they get any kind of points here.
Calhoun out to Ostrander, catch made. We start this drive in the air and get 8
Quarterback
yards.
and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Nice, quick, smart decision.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Minnesota holds an 8-point advantage.
Now on the ground here on 2nd down, Herman's got a first.
And he's
But there's a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, our center, Jerry Pruitt, is called with the hold.
Penalty to move him back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys
That
out
is
there,
a
it's bound to
brutal
happen
holding
occasionally.
penalty. Would have had a first down around the 50. Instead, we're going to be back around the 31. They 2nd and long. I don't know when they called it. Maybe right there when it was already passed. Tough call going against us there.
From their own 31-yard line. 2nd down.
Try to set up the halfback screen. Not going to work out. And now 3rd and very long. That holding call is certainly very costly. Can we get something big here? Keep the drive going.
It's absolutely deafening down there. He's on the run.
Calhoun, no. Pressure coming. Nothing going to come out of it, and that holding call destroys our drive. And we're going to have to punt it away. Tar Heels defense does their job to get their offense another opportunity.
Is waiting for the
Going
snap.
by just 8. Doyle boots it.
He gets it away, and this is a
Good
really
work.
nice
Fuller
run.
hustling down there. Fair catch is going to be called. Now here are the Tar Heels again in striking distance.
20-yard line.
This time, not so great a field position to start their own 20.
Less than 3 minutes in the game.
Catch made by Williams.
He's out of bounds.
Good start there for the Tar Heels.
300-yard mark with that throw.
This young man really works at it, and it's always a boost to see that hard work reflected in the box score. He should be very pleased.
He drops back.
Holland's going to get sacked.
Hard at the 27-yard line.
Great pass coverage, and Holland had nowhere to throw. Held on to it for too long.
Difficult to defend because you
That's a
have to try
huge
to keep
play
them
right
off
there.
balance so
Hanson's
they
going to
can't
bring
use
him
their
down.
quickness.
Now the Tar Heels find themselves in a hole, 3rd
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long.
Hold. Moses. He'll be brought down. Get some yards, not enough.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
Here you go on the ground with Moses. Tate will make a nice tackle.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
And now 4th and 5.
About 6 yards there.
Tar Heels, again, they gotta go for it. They've gotta come through this time. Can our defense get another massive stop on the 4th down play? Let's go, come on. Let's go. Complete to Moses, and he's got enough for the first.
Right around the 46-yard line.
Big 4th down conversion. Tar Heels still very much alive. Moses rolling out, got it to him. And didn't have it by a lot, but clearly got enough to move the chains there.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Across the middle, Bennett, a huge hit. And Vincent's not going to be able to hang on after that big blast.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Come on.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46. A little over a minute in the game.
Logan, he'll make the tackle.
Good tackle there in space. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and
3rd
finding
and
the guy
3
who
of the
has the best
situation
chance
here.
of making a catch.
That could be a check with me right there.
More on the ground, he's got enough.
And he's tackled at the 36.
They've got a solid drive going here.
Strong run there from Moore, and they will keep the chains moving here. Halfback draw, didn't have it initially, but good work there.
And I know it's not going to mean that much without putting
Defense,
some points
come
on the board.
on, let's go right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
North Carolina is going to use their first time out
Tar
of
Heels
the
are going
half.
to take a timeout, regroup, get everything situated here. This is it. They've got to get in the end zone and get the 2-point conversion. Across the middle, dropped.
Receiver, and he can't hang on.
Right in his hands, dropped it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Take another quick look at that. That's a big play. Would have been a nice gain and another 1st down. Right in the hands. There was some pressure behind him, but pass, he certainly feels like he would certainly feel like he should have caught that one. He could have got him up to
Ball
around
on
the
the
20.
36-yard line.
Not able to make the play there. 2nd and 10 now. Holland hands it off to Moses.
They'll run it.
Bradford can't make the tackle. Ball is out.
He picks it up.
Hanson has it.
What was most impressive is how
And
he
is that it?
followed
Is that the
play
game
and
winner
he
right
just didn't
there?
give up on it. It was that effort that allowed him to come away with the fumble.
Moses was certainly fighting forward, trying to get every yard he possibly could. The handoff, breaking a tackle, and it appears he does lose it there.
The whistle hasn't
There
sounded
will be
yet.
a
They
booth
still have
review,
to
and the
snap
game is
ball
on
and
the
make sure
line
they don't
right
make
here.
any mistakes. So a big momentum shift could be in the making here.
This is
Take
it.
a look at the possible fumble. So
Oh.
after review, they decide that this call should be reversed. North
And they're gonna
Carolina
overturn
will
it.
take their second time.
Take another look at this one. I didn't initially think there would be enough to overturn it. Moses, that is very close. They say his knee went down just before, so the
Out of the
Tar
hat.
Heels are still alive.
We have less than a minute to go.
1st and 10 at the 21 now.
Looks to pass.
Allen makes the tackle. I'll hit him.
Possibly changing the play here prior to the snap.
Clock running. Tar Heels are going to spike it here. 3rd and 4. They're going to stop the clock. They're up at the 16-yard line. Can we get a huge stand here once again? Hold on. Hands it off. Roberts will bring him down. He's got enough for the first.
He's changing things up.
Just enough to move the chains. Tar Heels only with 1 timeout remaining. Not quite in a go-to-go situation. Now here we go. They spike it down. They have just 1 timeout left. They're up to the 11-yard
Second
line.
down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 11.
Come on, defense. Game coming right down to the wire. They're going to hand it off. Moses, it's going to get brought down. I want to make the tackle.
About the 11-yard line.
Clock continues moving. We have all 3 timeouts. We're not taking any, of course. North Carolina.
Lets it fly.
Leak, great play in the corner of the end zone. Leak will break it up. Let's go. Come on. And Leak quite possibly made the play of the game earlier with his pick 6. In the corner of the end zone, jump ball. Leak, great job going up there, making a great play. And the game comes down to this play here. All down to this, do or die for the Tar Heels. They have 4th down.
This could be it, fellas. It's 4th down.
Come on, defense. This is it. Complete. He's not going to have enough. We're going to get it.
It's always a gamble going for it with so many yards to come up with. But when you're behind, sometimes you have to take risks to get back into a ball
Our
game.
defense again will make the stand. And on 4th down, the Tar Heels are going to come up short again. Try to bring some pressure. Holland maybe making a bit of a quick decision there. Throwing it. He had a lot of work to do once he made that catch. We had Golden Gopher defenders in the area. North Carolina will come up short. One more look here at the play that decided this one in the end. Quick throw there from rookie Holland, and it was not the right decision in the end. Catch is made, but he will be short.
And the defense will make a stop on that play, but based on the situation, this offense did have to go for it.
Tar Heels take the timeout.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're 1 play away from a very different ball game. Minnesota up by 8. And the
Final North Carolina timeout is called. One more kneel down will do it.
The Tar Heels using their 3rd and final timeout.
And we will survive.
And he takes a knee.
What a game this was in Chapel Hill. But Minnesota, defending national champions, will remain undefeated here in 2013. Taking down North Carolina Tar Heels in the first ever meeting between these 2 football programs. What a win.
21-13, Minnesota.
And the North Carolina Tar Heels, 13.
So, Kirk, how would you sum up the action in this one?
Well, this one really could have gone either way. North Carolina played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
And for winning today's Player of the Game, EA Sports will make a $10,000 donation in his name to the school's General Scholarship Fund. For Minnesota, they continue their winning ways at 4-0. And for North Carolina, this will be their first loss of the year. I want to thank you for being with us for another game of NCAA Football 13. For my partners, Reese Davis in the studio, Kirk Herbstreit in the booth, Aaron Andrews on the sideline, I'm Brad Nessler saying see you next time.
right there. The huge pick six by the league. And what a football game this was. Tremendous, hard-fought game, and we will take down the Tar Heels. 21-13 is the final. They outgained us by a huge margin. Second straight game we were outgained. At least, huge margin they outgained us. We couldn't get anything going offensively in the second half. 484 to 250 total offense. We were 30% on third down. They were 35. We were 1 for 1 on fourth. They were just 1 for 4. One turnover was very, very costly, and a great pick six from Leak. Time of possession advantage for the Tar Heels. Looking at the stats, looks like North Carolina should have been able to win that one, but we find a way once again. Josh Calhoun, 16 of 31, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, no INTs, 1 sack. Herb Martin, 13 carries, 44 yards. Michael Bass knocked out of this game. Hurt our offense, you would think. Montel Fowler, 5 catches, 74 yards. Touchdown reception from Levi Dunbar and Carson Foster. Defensively, Lorenzo Harrell led with 12 tackles. Anthony Leak with 8 and the huge pick six from the senior defensive back. Surrendered a lot of yards for only 13 points for the Tar Heels. Bend but don't break. They punted the ball 7 times in this one. Ricky Holland, 27 of 38, 331 yards, no touchdowns, 1 INT, sacked 4 times. Willie Moses, 86 yards on 18 carries. Huge touchdown run, of course, from Trey Rose. Darnell Williams, 9 receptions for 70 yards, leading the Tar Heels receiving catches. Benson with 86 yards in there. Josh Matthews, 13 tackles. Tar Heels defense was lights out in the second half. Dan Peterson was 2 of 4. Missing 2 very long ones, one just barely hitting the crossbar. 7-7 after 1. Tar Heels have the lead. We regain it before halftime. Huge play here from Leak with a pick six. We get no offensive points in the second half. And there's no points at all scored in the fourth quarter. We were able to hold on by the skin of our teeth. Once again, a thrilling victory for us. Golden Gopher magic still alive and well as we will finish the non-conference schedule unbeaten. 4-0 start here to the 2013 season. Golden Gophers remain undefeated under Coach Ben Van Zandt. 21-13 the final here. Thrilling game. What a game it was. First ever matchup between these programs, and we were able to come up with the victory. Let's keep it going. Let's go Gophers.